What's up, Cowboys Nation? This is Osa. I can't wait for the season to get started, get playing with you guys, get on the field, and represent the star. You guys be sure to go check out J Tuck and subscribe to the Cowboys fans only, and keep doing your thing, bro.
Doing Cowboys Nation, it's Kelvin Joseph. I can't wait for the season to get started. Be sure you check out J Tuck, subscribe to his channel. Keep shining, the sky's the limit. You know the vibe. Stop playing.
Tuck. Cowboys up. You're now tuned into the Cowboys fans only channel. So do your boy a favor, comment, like, subscribe, somewhere down there, somewhere down there, somewhere down there. And be sure to turn that notification bell to stay updated with all Dallas Cowboys content from this channel. So I want to chime in on a few things this morning, on this Tuesday morning. I know shouts out to everyone who hit me up, like Tuck didn't post yesterday morning, because I was driving almost on Sunday night, 9 hours. So I got back like hella late on Sunday night. So Monday morning, yesterday morning, man, I just had to get up, work out, and get ready for work, man. So I didn't have time to shoot no video, look at no Cowboys content. I wasn't even thinking like that. Like, I'm just happy I got up and worked out. But this morning, this Tuesday morning, hope everyone's having a good one thus far. A few things I want to dive in. So Pro Football Focus, I saw yesterday, they had Connor Williams. He was one of the players that they are highly in regard to having a breakout season this upcoming season, which should make Dallas Cowboys fans happy. And I know a lot of Dallas Cowboys fans have been extremely hard on Connor Williams since the moment we drafted him in the second round. You know, this being like, oh, he's strong enough. We don't think he's a left guard. He really doesn't fit. Maybe we should swing him out the tackle. You know, so many different things when it comes to Connor Williams. Now, I'll say this. Last year, with all the shuffling and the injuries that we had across the board, I think Connor Williams had a solid year. He was the one reliable source that we had on the offensive line besides Tyler Biadasz, but he was a rookie and kind of came in, in the midst of things. But, Connor Williams, he was solid for the majority of the year. So though he has, his lack of, consistency sometimes, I think as right now going to the 2021 season, him stepping up to a whole nother level, which helped this offensive line tremendously. I mean, especially you add back Tyron, Zach Martin, and Lyle Collins, and Connor Williams takes a leap forward, and Tyler Biadasz continues to grow as well, man. That's a huge boost for this Dallas Cowboys offense, especially for Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott, because those are the most two critical, important pieces I've been saying for things to kind of get back to normalcy next year. Because if Dak is, kind of faltering, or Zeke is kind of faltering, it changes a lot. So, getting healthy and getting Connor Williams to kind of actually take a step forward will be tremendous in Dallas. Now, I think he's in contract year this year. So what we're going to do with Connor Williams, it remains to be unseen, because we did bring some of these young pieces in the house, whether it's Ball, whether you have McGovern, you also have Brandon Knight, you have some of these players, that we drafted or undrafted free agents as well, that we can kind of bring in house to maybe be that left guard. But I think for the most part, I think the Dallas Cowboys will re-sign Connor Williams. And I'll say this is because the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones, they love offense. They treat offensive players a lot differently than defensive players, in-house in Dallas. So I would think that Connor Williams, if he has a breakout season like people are predicting him to have, then I think Connor Williams would definitely be re-signed and extended in Dallas. Another topic I want to bring up, man, my guy Ryan and the Star Gang group, shouts out to my guy Ryan, just brought this up and tagged me in it. Now it's already going crazy. Like I said, that's the thing about me. I'm in so many different Facebook groups, so many Twitter groups, so many Reddit groups. Like, I'm pretty much everywhere. And I'm going to say this, y'all. It's just me. Like, I don't have people who control my account yet. I don't have people who go out to different groups, Cowboys groups. So when you see people interacting with me, it's me, my thoughts and everything. So he brought the question about Kelvin Joseph switching to safety. And of course, Cowboys fans are like, we're tired of this experiment. We can't do that. But just shut up and listen to what the man has to say. And he brought up a lot of great valid points, which I agree is like, Kelvin Joseph, Bossman's fat, his strong suit is going sideline to sideline, moving lateral. The speed, the athleticism is there. Now, as far as like quick hips, covering, and also experience at the cornerback positions a little. So I think the reason why he mentioned it, and I kind of lean towards the considering it, is because think about this, y'all. I just saw a post earlier about Anthony Brown. The Dallas Cowboys are considering Anthony Brown a defensive leader. So pretty much Anthony Brown's going to be cornerback 2. You have Trayvon Diggs, you have Jordan Lewis. Now we have the conversation that you also have Reggie Robinson from last year's draft coming down. You also have Nahshon Wright, who we've heard a lot of things about coming out of OTAs thus far. You also have Maurice Kennedy coming back from opting out of last year. And then you have Kelvin Joseph, boss man, who was kind of looming in OTAs due to COVID and being out. And I think he just had a new baby boy as well. So salute to you, boss man, on that. So would you prefer Kelvin Joseph being in the rotation and maybe being the 4th or 5th corner this year? Or would you rather him being maybe free safety 2 or free safety 1, depending if he can beat out Damontae KZ? And so thinking it from that perspective, it makes a lot of sense because, a lot of people got to understand, like Damontae KZ, this was just mentioned as well, he's a converted corner to safety, right? You have Mika Fitzpatrick, who players and Cowboys fans wanted so bad in Dallas, self-included. Well, he's a converted cornerback to safety. So this happens across the NFL. It's just here in Dallas, it just hasn't worked in our favor, whether it was, Byron Jones, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. It just hasn't worked out. But if you have the option to maybe get him as safety 1 or safety 2, I think that can help with the depth at the safety position. Because right now, y'all, to be honest with you, even though we have Jaron Curse in house, if something happens with Donovan Wilson or whether it be Damontae KZ, we're kind of thin at that safety position. So, maybe that's something they can consider. But it all has to sort out, right? We got to see how Boss Man does in camp. We got to see how Nahshon Wright does in camp. I mean, we have a long way to go before we get the cornerback and start changing positions. Personally, I wouldn't do it now. We'll just have to see how things work out. But, I would definitely be open to it because I'd rather have him on the field and being in a productive manner versus kind of just being a rotational guy because, like I said, Kelvin Joseph and Nahshon Wright are the most important pieces as far as this rookie class to me personally. Granted, we drafted Parsons and Osa and Chauncey Golston. They can all, take time to develop and kind of be a slow process, but I need a true quarterback 2 day 1 against Tampa, because you think about it, like I was saying this yesterday, we got Antonio Brown, we got, Mike Evans, you got CJ Godwin, you got Jalen Darden, you got Gronk. There's so many weapons that Tampa has, and we have to be able to match up. And like I said on Twitter yesterday, at JTuck151, there might be a lot of cannons firing off, but, I need to know that we're going to have someone out there. And as of right now, I would lean towards Anthony Brown, Jordan Lewis, and Trayvon Diggs being our 3 corners, and maybe Nahshon Wright and Boss Man being the best man wins whoever gets that 4th slot. So we'll see about that. So, I wouldn't be tuning out the possibility of him playing safety. Also, Pro Football Focus mentioned something that we all know, Cowboys fans know, but some of these Eagles fans probably need to hear it, that the Dallas Cowboys last year had one of the worst injury ratings last year going into the season or during the season as well. And so they kind of did this chart. It's kind of like, this WAR report where they do analysis of like how much each injury impacted our season last year. And it was saying that overall, due to injuries that we have, we probably lost 3 games due to injury, which those 3 games would have made us a playoff team. So that's good to hear from that standpoint. The one thing I want to chime in quickly, but we're going to talk about it tonight. Shouts out to my guy, Jeff Kavanaugh from 105.3 The Fan. He's going to be tuning in at 8 p.m. Central to join us. But Bradley Anae, man, I saw a report from Blogging the Boys about Bradley Anae. He was kind of mystery man. We haven't heard much about him in OTAs, but it's saying that Dan Quinn might have a few different ways that he's going to utilize Bradley Anae and his pass rushing skill set to get him on the field a lot more than what we saw last year under Mike Nolan's scheme. So I know a lot of you Bradley Anae fans, also myself, are kind of excited to hear about that because we wasn't hearing much about Bradley Anae. Even tweeted like, bro, where the hell is Bradley Anae? And so if Dan Quinn can kind of use him and create a different kind of pass rush and more pressure against the quarterback. That's going to be good, and especially to help our young cornerback core. I just want to chime in with y'all this morning. Like I said, hopefully everyone's having a great Tuesday morning. Hope everyone's a great Tuesday. Comment, like, subscribe. Also follow me on Twitter at jtuck151 and Cowboys fans only to get your official CFL merch. And we'll be tonight 8 p.m. with Jeff Kelvin on, man. So it's your boy J Tuck. Hope everyone stays safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged. Go Cowboys. Pump chaser, man. Get your pump in too. Get your workout in too. Peace.
What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy J Tuck, and